Greetings, everyone. It's Daily Cup of Joey here, and I am all healed up. I'm feeling good. Oh, shit. Feeling good, fantastic, and ready to go. If you don't know, I've been injured, tore my cartilage in my competition 2 weeks ago. Felt like hell. I swear I have. Oh, man. It felt like hell not doing jiu-jitsu and judo. I was watching like a cuck in the corner, just like staring at people just do such cool shit, just biting my lip, just wanting to get on to Tommy and just start rolling. Oh man, I throw somebody too. Like, you don't understand the extent of like this patience. It felt like 2 years, man. Felt like 2 fucking years, my friend. But now I'm back. I actually made a podcast episode today. I did, and I recorded it wrong 4 times. So it's like actually it took a 4-hour process, and I got it done finally because I kept fucking up with the mic. When I did a whole ass episode, and then it did nothing recorded. Nothing. Like, it recorded, but it didn't have no audio. Then I do it again, no audio. Then I start doing the audio, but the camera's too close. So, at the end of the end, I had to wait for my brother to help me out with that. It was something all right. Very irritating. I got another mic, my friend. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to have another guest on. Oh, yeah. Got a mic, the thingy to plug the mic into, so I can have 2 mics. It's going to be very, very good. Very good. I switched up from I'm just adding this. I switched up from caffeine. I'm still on caffeine. Don't get me wrong. So I ain't doing drugs. So I got to do some kind of drug. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that shit's so good. Cup of Joe. Yeah. I trying to cut off Celsius because that shit made me feel like I was on Coke. That shit's so good though. It's like the flavor ain't the greatest, but the feeling, amazing. So this whole time I was injured, I was like basically proteining up. Like, I was eating all the protein I can, eating so much. I got a little chub right here, my friend. Because when I do jiu-jitsu, I don't really get that much chubby. Like, I couldn't get that chubbiness, so I'm like, did a little bulk for just 2 weeks, eating a bunch of food. Thanksgiving really helped. Maybe that was a whole plan, God's plan, to give me a big-ass meal every single day, protein deliciousness. I've been getting myself some patties every day and drowning in ketchup. Deliciousness. Having a cupcake once in a while. It's like a French cuisine. Very good, very good. Thanks. Oh, yes. A little late to the party, but happy Thanksgiving, my friend. I'm feeling really good. Big ass meal. Went to see both sides of the family. I don't know what you guys did, but that's what I did. I went to go see both sides of the family. Went to my mom's side. Cousins are fucking amazing. They're cool. Like, I'm not saying amazing, like, oh, they're so fucking out of this world. But they're just like, they look like they're fake. Like, they're movie stars. They're all playing a role there. I got a hot cousin. Very hot. I was like, oh. Bro, if she just gave me one shot. And my brother's like, you're fucking disgusting. And my sister was like that too. It was fucking hilarious getting those guys. I'm like, hey, come on. It's not like I want to marry the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Just a little hupped up and written to scub. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I know what I'm saying. Oh, yes. I got me a sex doll. Oh, yes. It's anime-like. It's so amazing, my friend. It's coming in the mail. Got it for a killer deal. $450. $9 in tax. But I'm going to tell you right now, it is going to be fun as fuck when that thing comes. I'm going to have me a goody old time. Like, 400. It was the original price. You should see the original price. It was like $1,200, and I'm like, oh, What a steal. I can't believe I can't believe I'm getting this thing. I told everybody at work and they were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? What? Why don't you just get some real pussy or something?" You know, you could. No, they didn't even say that. Actually, a lot of people there are pretty gross. They were like, "Why don't you get a prostitute?" I'm like, "A prostitute? Wow, that's really low standards, yeah, for yourself and me. Thank you, thank you." I like the idea of getting a sex doll because think about it, being celibacy, not bringing them numbers up. So if you don't bring those numbers up, my friend, you're just like, it makes you a more clean person. Because these people having sex every other day with a random stranger, eventually shit is going to itch on them. And I'm going to tell you, I ain't going to have that problem. Or getting someone pregnant. I heard about one guy at my job. He has like 20 kids. 20 kids. Probably hangs out with 3 of them. But probably doesn't even hang out with any of them, to be real with you. Because the one that my buddy is taking care of, he's not in the picture, so I'm pretty sure if he's not hanging out with that one, he ain't hanging out with any of them else. Fuck, man. I couldn't imagine having 1 kid, let alone 20. I think you just got to kill yourself if you had a position like that. Like, it's not cheap about a dozen, man. It's like you're gonna waste your whole life. I'm really, I feel sorry for you. Anyway, work has been easy. I've been taking it easy. Nobody's doing anything, so I kind of join in on the fun. Doing nothing. Feeling good. Feeling satisfied. Like, I'm healed. It's probably what got me to heal up and not, like, busting my ass and shit. So, get back on to Tommy. Throw some motherfuckers. And get ready to roll, Jelly Bean, because I'm coming back. Oh, man, I'm so fucking ecstatic. Like, you don't understand the thrill I feel right now. I was like, yay, I'm getting a sex doll. Yay, I'm going back to jiu-jitsu, judo. I'm doing Nihongo. Wait. Senko wa Nihongo desu. I'm doing Japanese language studies. I'm learning the Japanese. Hello, Ezekiel. I'm doing the Japanese. I love the Japanese studying. It's so much fucking fun now. I'm actually kind of making a game of it. I don't know what time it is right now. We had a clock there. No, we don't. Look bad for the camera. I don't want to ruin the spot of me. Dude, that's so fucking good. I went back to coffee, man. I love it. Feels like it's like the energy from Coke, but without the fucking shakes. Without the shakes. I do not want the shakes. You piece of shit. Alright, yeah, get back under the R2D2. Fucking getting his rectum. Oh, man. So, my week has been pretty good so far. Gonna get my buddy Joseph on the podcast. He said he wants to come over Thursday. Just to get him on. Got the mic. Got him everything set up. It's gonna look very, very official. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright. Now, let's get into the anime, my friend. I want to give you my honest opinion. I've been watching, I've probably mentioned it a few times before, but I've been watching The Tower of God. Probably the greatest anime I have ever seen to this day. No, actually not the greatest ever, but it's fucking up there, man. I'm talking, this is like, Colin put me on this shit, and I'm going to tell you, it's so good. I've never seen, like, it feels like a dream watching this. I got through the 2nd season. I watched the first one. I really liked the animation for the first one. Most of you will fall in love with it if you watch that shit. But if you don't like the animation for the first season, you're gonna like the animation for the 2nd season. Me, it kind of threw me back a little bit. It's just like looking like every other anime. I'm like, but the story was to kill for. Like, the story is fucking awesome. Season 2 is the greatest. It's so great. The story is even better than the first. Like, hey, you fucking cocksucker. What are you doing? Get out of here. You're ruining my shit. Fucking ruining shit. Look at that. He's always got to be a attention seeker. Season 2 is great. The story's better than the first season, but the first season, the animation's better than the second season. But it's just like, dude, there's epic battles in this second season. The epic awesomeness. There's so much going on. Like, if you don't know, Tower of God, I'll tell you my favorite character real quick. There's Rock. And Rock is a giant, jacked gator is a spear thrower. Because there's 3 types of people in the show. I was going to say 4, but mainly just 3, because the main character, Bomb, I love him. Probably one of my favorite main characters. Sweet, gentle Bomb. Bomb has, like, the power of the Sharingan, basically. He doesn't have the Sharingan, but he has basically the power of the Sharingan. He can do whatever he wants with his abilities. Like, he can just, like, oh, I see it, I copied it. Bam, it's mine now. That's his ability, basically. He can do cute, like the Lighthouse. That's my favorite ability. If I was in the show, I'd have Lighthouse. And Lighthouse is basically Tony Stark shit. Like you can put a giant cube. You can put like you can go inside a giant cube and do like all that technology bullshit. And then you can have like the cubes around you shoot beams or run at someone or do something. Like it's just like it's made for the smart man and strategist, and I love strategy. I like to strategize, my friend. And then there's the spear throwers, which is Rock, my favorite character, the fucking greatest character. He's the funniest motherfucker ever. Japanese and English, love it. Love either or. He's a spear thrower. He'd like just throw spears, but strong as fuck. But that's cool. It's like that's all I can say really about him. Like his abilities. But he gets shrunken a lot into a kid form. I don't know why the fuck he's in a kid form again. Like the first season, he got turned to a kid form because one of the examiners, like he was talking shit to them. He was just like, "What are you doing, turtle? You're in my way." He calls everyone turtle if you don't know. He's like, "Well, you're in my way." And the femboy instructor was like, turns him into a kid. And he's an adorable little child crocodile gator. They call him gator a lot, or dinosaur, lizard man. They call him a lot of things. I don't know what they said in English. I've been watching mainly Japanese because I'm trying to get better at the Nihongo. Like, I'm trying to get better. The Japanese language. But there's Kun. Kun is blue-haired, and Rock calls him Little Blue Turtle. I love Kun because he is the perfect reason why I want to be a lighthouse user. Fucking strategizing, genius. I don't know about that for me, but strategizing, I can strategize a fucking plan, dog. I can get me a plan. I could take over a country if I wanted to. If somebody said you can do it, my friend, break the law, we got your back, and I'm like, I can do this. I believe I can. But he's a genius. I don't want to spoil much of the second season, but there's so many good characters in it. There's the lizard girl from the first season. If I always forget her name, she is so fucking cool. There's this lizard girl. She's one of the princesses, and they have a princess of Jihad. And the Jihad family has all these princesses, basically, and they're not allowed, those princesses are not allowed to procreate. That lizard, her mother was one of the princesses, and she procreated. And guess what happened? They killed her. So that princess is kind of like what kind of princess would that be? Like kind of like a lone wolf princess. You know what I'm saying? Like she's like the only one that's like a daughter of the princess that weren't even supposed to do that shit. But there's another princess right now. I always forget her name. She has like they call it. I always remember what Rock says. Rock calls her the horn yellow-eyed turtle or something like that. She has like a little horn right here, tiny little thing. It looks like her skin, but like it's a little bit horn. It's pretty cool. I like it. She has a crush on Bomb, and Bomb just so happens to be in love with Rachel. Rachel is probably the biggest cunt I've ever seen in all of anime. I've never hated a person, especially this woman, like a woman anime character. I like women anime. Like women are awesome in anime. They're sexy. But not this one. This one is just an absolute cunt. After Bomb. like I'm getting worked up here now just thinking about it. Bomb literally dedicates himself to this girl because he had nobody. He had no one. He had no, like, he was just brought into this, like, he was just there, like, in this dark cave. Rachel came by, teaches him all this stuff. And Bomb just is like, oh, this is, like, oh, and he just, like, falls in love with her, basically. And he's trying to do anything for her. But she ditches him to go to see the stars. Because that's, he who climbs the tower, he or she, climbs the tower, becomes God. And I think it's more of like you get whatever wish you want. That's what I'm thinking. Because I don't really think you become a god. Because, like, I don't know if anyone climbed a tower yet. But I got to read Season 3. Because Season 3 is on Webtoon. Season 2 is on Crunchyroll. Season 1, Crunchyroll. But Webtoon is a manga app I used, like, years ago. And I did not expect that Crunchyroll to be, like, collide with this shit to make the coolest fucking anime. Oh, it's so fucking good. But Rachel, she, after Bomb does all this stuff, he helps her so much, and she becomes crippled. And Bomb says, "I will carry you to the top of the tower." It's like, you hear that commitment, that fucking generosity. He didn't even say, like, the fact that he was thinking she was crippled, and he was like, "I will be your man. I will take you to the top." And yet she betrays him. Not going to tell you how, but she betrays him. I'll probably tell you when I read Season 3. Because I got to talk about that next, Season 3. Not right now, but later on. She betrays him, and it's so fucking heartbreaking. You never expect Bomb to become like that. And then, second season, everyone thinks he's dead. And he's just pretending to be a fucking terrorist, basically. He's a terrorist for a good reason. Don't judge yet. And he's trying to kill the Jihad family. The family of Jihad. Fucking basically a bunch of commies. And he's like going to bring the whole thing down. But I'm going to tell you right now. He looks so fucking sick, Bomb does. He's going by Jal. Sorry, I'm watching Japanese dub. It's kind of fucking difficult. Jewel. Oh, okay, it's something. It's something cool. Jewel, yeah, something like that. Yeah, and he has his powers just basically got exponentially better, my friend. He has so many different abilities now. He just gets so much cooler. He reclimbs the tower. Starts to reclimb the tower with his new friends. Well, they weren't friends at first, but they become friends. Pretty good buddies. He kind of like, hesitant and trusting people after that cunt Rachel ruined everything. Man, I can't believe she did that. You don't even expect it, man. He fucking got betrayed. Oh, give me another glass of coffee. Too bad. This is my cast. This is not Daily Cup of Joey and Ezekiel. This is Daily Cup of Joey. You're just an extra. I love you, extra. But, Bomb is like, when I was saying there's only 3, like, forms of power, like, kind of like forms of power in this. Like, you got the spear throwers, you got the lighthouse users, you got the wave controllers. Well, wave controllers, that's like fucking water bending chakra users, basically people that have power. But Bomb has ability to take other people's abilities, like not take it from them, but copy it, like a shrink gun. So Bomb is like kind of like that fourth person. Like, he can do everything a lighthouse user can. He could do, I'm pretty sure, I've never seen him throw a spear, but I'm pretty sure he'll throw a spear. And then he is a wave controller. He started off as a wave controller. And Rachel, that cunt, was just jealous of him. Every time he did something good, she got even more jealous. She got jealous when everybody loved Bomb because he's a sweetheart. She got jealous when Bomb was going to control waves because she couldn't. She got jealous when he was doing good in competition, and she didn't. She's just a jealous, envious bitch. Oh, man. And it has left me at a cliffhanger. I'm not going to spoil it till I get into season 3, and I'll spoil it. Like, get into it. I'm going to read that shit. I'm breaking shit at work. It's okay. I found it. Webtoon. Looks fucking mighty fine, man. It looks mighty fine. They got Bomb looking sick as fuck in the first episode. You should see what he looks like. He's got like a cape with like a red eyeball. Fucking dope. So dope. I want to tell you about another anime. Done. Oh, yeah. I'm getting back into that. Well, I've been into it. But I didn't watch the recent episode because I wanted to... because I had to redo this I had to redo this podcast, man. I fucked up like 4 times. So, I didn't get time to watch it today. I think it came out today or yesterday. But I'm going to tell you about what happened so far. Like, after Ken fucking got his nuts taken away from... Because he got his dick back. You know, he gets his dick back. But he has nuts taken away from Turbo Granny. Probably the coolest fucking anime, like, side character, just being there on the sidelines. Fucking the coolest, hilarious motherfucker I've ever seen. She's funny. And it was weird for me to be like, you know, like, I like female characters, don't get me wrong. It's just like, you know, sometimes when you get a side character, like, you know, everybody loves a good old Krillin. Everybody loves a good old, no one likes, I like Sakura, but not Naruto, just regular. Because Naruto, Sakura is like that extra that you're like, fucking kill this bitch off. But, a whole bunch of drama happened, but before I get into that, it was the saddest episode I've ever seen on anime. It made me fucking terribly sad. It was about acrobatic curse. I don't know what the exact name, but acrobatic ballet dancing curse. She looks scary as fuck, but you get to see a little past in her and to see the fucking struggle she went through, and it's so sad. It's so fucking sad. It was called the Eclipse episode. I think it was like the Eclipse or Dancing Eclipse, something like that. But it was terribly sad. It talks about like her. She was being like a prostitute. Goes through her life a little bit. She's a prostitute. She was working cash register. Just do all these little side jobs. Just to do jobs to get her daughter into ballet, teaching her, just give her a good life. And you just go through and you're like, damn, this is really happy. Like, you know, because it didn't really just like specify this was her life. So you're just like watching it. You're like, oh, this is a really happy story. And you just like fall in love with them. And then fucking one day shit hits the fan. She gets thrown through the glass windows or something like that, glass, and cuts her wrist from and her legs and everything because of these guys. Apparently, the people that, you know, probably were having sex with her were like Yakuza. I don't know who exactly what it was. They didn't even specify. But he took her daughter away, and she just, like, you know, runs for her and just bleeds out and dies. And then she just does this, like, she's a spirit, does this, like, beautiful dance. And you're like, fuck, man. This is sad. Bring a tear to my eye. But then Akira, yeah, am I saying the name right? Yes, Akira. Pink-haired girl was a bitch at first to Ken. You know, trying to spoil, like, beat him, like, oh, I'm only nice to these nerds just to get that fucking feeling. Like, she got off on that feeling. But then she starts to like Ken. Ken saved her life and everything. And what happened next? Let me think. Oh, Akira fucking just like she had the same story, like not the same story of prostitute mother. We don't know about that, but her mother died at a young age. So when she was young, she was, you know how like those people talk about like how kids can see ghosts or they can hear spirits or some shit. That's what kind of vibe they were going for. And so Akira saw this acrobatic spirit when she was little and called it mother. And acrobatic spirit loved her. Like, they was like, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. It's fucking beautiful. It was like a beautiful ending for the acrobatic spirit. Very beautiful ending. Even though it kind of seemed shitty, but it was good. It's good. You got to watch it. Very good. So, a little drama has happened. Oh, yes, a little drama. And because Momo and Ken were like, Momo was like, oh, let's hang out for lunch. Ken, was like, oh, no, I got a project. Gets a project. And she was kind of like, huh, fishy. And the project was, he shouldn't have lied. Lying, no good comes from it. But he wasn't doing anything bad, really. He was really working out. Just doing calisthenics, has arm weights, total Rock Lee shit. Leg weights, doing squats, doing push-ups, doing jumping jacks, or whatever the fuck he was doing. And guess what? Kira comes out of nowhere. Oh, drama. Kira comes out of nowhere and starts to, like, confess her love for Ken. And Ken is just like, doesn't want it. He's like, hey, back up. And she's just like literally forcing herself on it. And Ken eventually trips on top of her. Looks like they about to get it on. And guess who sees around a corner? Momo. She saw it. Saw the whole thing go down. Drama alert, my friend. And, he's like, oh, it's not what it looks like. I love that line. It's not what it looks like. I only lied. And this is the situation I'm in. But it's not what it looks like. Sadly, it isn't what it looks like. Well, that's a good thing. But sadly, she didn't believe that. Because who the fuck would believe that? Oh, yeah, I lied about it. And she just so happens to be under me. About to get it. All right. And then, like, they're in the school. Momo's, like, literally distancing herself from Ken. Ken's upset. Momo's upset. Akira is, I don't know what she's feeling. And I don't really care at the moment. But then suddenly, whew, darkness. And then they're in the school still, but there's just the three of them. Momo's on the other side of school. Akira and Ken are in this, like, one side of school. There's a flood in the water. It's like episode 2 when the fucking wooden sumo guy fucking blacked out everything around them. So, like, nobody's there but them. And Momo's dealing with the fucking Godzilla Bessie shit. And Bessie is, like, shooting beams throughout the school and destroying half of it. And then you got Kira and Ken, like, just like a crab dude comes out of nowhere. A boxing crab. Literally, a boxing crab, my friend. Has a Chinese rice hat. Fucking, he's like, oh. Just wanted to see if you had to say anything to that. But he is, like so he has to go transform in his form. He's transforming in his cursed form. Fucking the aliens come out of nowhere. They bring him down to the ground with the gravity push or whatever the fuck it's called. And they're like, we need to take your dinghy. We need to take that dinghy, my friend. You have a very good dinghy. You have the curse dinghy. And they were like, it's a curse. It's not like my powers. He's like, you're the strongest. We need that dinghy. And they start flinging him up. And the guy's dick comes out. It's not a dick, though. It's scissors. So they were about to chop that shit off, man. Which is terrifying. I'm literally gripping my hair at this point. I'm like, holy fuck. He's going to get his dick chopped off. And then, Akira, fucking, she's the acrobatics curse now. She has the ability like fucking Shikamaru, dude. Like, well, talking like a female Shikamaru. And like, she controls people with hair. Like, if you ever seen Farine and the Great Journey Beyond, or something like that. Great ass anime. But there's an instructor. I don't know if it's male or female, but let's say he, long ass hair, he can control shit with it. That's exactly what Akira is right now. Just fucking, she's basically the acrobatic spirit, like the acrobatic, but like, cuter and Shikamaru like, and not fucking scary like the acrobatic spirit. I'm gonna say spirit curse. I don't know what the fuck to call it, but It's good. Sorry, I'm scratching my foot. It's fucking cool, and it just left me off that cliffhanger right now. And I see the next episode, like the title for it is just like Momo, like in a green screen, like it looked like a green screen behind her or something. It looks like it's gonna be a good one, and I'm just so fucking hyped for it, man. Now you need to get on the don da da da. People, some retards in my work be like, dun da da da. It's the animation's weird. I'm like, you look fucking weird, dog. You look fucking stupid. How dare you, man, disrespect this work of art? And now, don't want to spoil it too much of it, because I don't even know. I spoiled everything. I just spoiled 3 episodes for you. But, need to watch it. It's good. I dropped my book. And this anime, I'm talking about a manga right now. This manga right now is Aria. I'm actually a few pages in this bitch. Like a chapter probably, or whatever, how you want to look at a manga. Like a point of view of a manga. It is super good. I love this. It's a cute little regular anime, which is actually old. It's old as fuck, probably. It's probably from like 08 or some shit. Or 05. But it's kind of like, has something to do with today's times, which is kind of weird. It's about terraforming, basically living on a planet of Mars and calling it the Aqua Planet. Isn't that kind of weird how Elon Musk wants to do that shit? And this is actually based in the year 2352, something like that, some number like that. It's basically Mars was terraformed into, it looks like Rome with an Asian style fucking food they have. That is so fucking sick. It's like Rome, and there's a girl. She's called, what do they call them right here? They don't say it on the back. But she's just like one of the motherfuckers that be rolling the boats. She be rowing the boats. And her name is, I always forget her name. Oh, Akira. That's the name of the story. Akira. But I'm like 3/4 through the first, like 2/4 through the first book. There's 4 books I have right now. Don't know if there's any more. If there's more, I'm definitely gonna get that shit. I gotta finish it up. My buddy Davon gave this book to me probably like when I was in high school, or like getting out of high school, or like actually probably before high school. Like, fuck, I kept this book for so long, didn't even read it. But it makes sense that I'm reading it now. I feel like it was a sign from God, because like Elon Musk is doing that. Elon Musk wants to go to Mars, terraform it, make it a planet habitable. And it's habitable, and people live there. It's cool. It's just all water, though. It's like, what if this book is kind of have a little hint into the future? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Could be. That's what I'm thinking here. All right. Let's get to news, my friend. News of the world. State of the world we're at right now. Or at least America. Biden gave Ukraine, or let him use, I don't know exactly what it is, and they gave him bombs to use against Russia. Do you understand we're possibly going into the WW3? You know how fucking terrifying that is? The fact that he did that, like, I am scared shitless, man, because they have so many fat people in America. They're going to look at the people that are fit, and they'll be like, drafted. You're going to have to fight some drones. I don't want to go. But if I'm doing good, if I'm getting drafted, I'm going to Japan. Oh, you stationed me in Japan, damn it. Because I'm not dealing with this motherfucking going to Iraq or going to Russia or Ukraine. You seen the outskirts of Russia? It looks like shit. It looks like my apartment complex. It's terrible. It's a horrible time. I fucking hate it. Why would I gonna go fight someone else's war? You know, Ukraine is the size of Michigan, basically. It's a smallest country, one of the smallest countries out there. I think Japan's bigger than that shit. Fuck, man. And they were like, we're gonna fight Russia, but you're gonna fight Russia. Like, you know, Russia's like 2 Americas combined. Not for freedom, but for the size, bro. That's terrifying. And we're gonna have to fight that shit. I don't want to fight that shit. I swear to fuck, if you don't put me in Japan, or like, fuck, man, I'm gonna start gunning down our own boys. I'll be like, I'm crazy, dog. Don't mess with me. I got the bugs. But that would be fucking terrifying. I do not want to go to Russia. Moscow sounds cool, but everyone's like, Russia, yeah. Have you seen the outskirts of Russia? It's fucking shitty. Ukraine literally had the fucking the nuclear power plant, Chernobyl exploded there. Ukraine is just a fuck spot, bro. Chernobyl is apparently uninhabitable for the next 25,000 years. It's some bullshit number they threw out there like that. Dude, why are we even defending that country? If you don't have people who have a problem, get the fuck out and let's blow that bitch up. Like, Putin, we're on your side here. We're not communists, but we just don't want to start wars. So just blow that fucking little state out of the water. Why do we even need it? Who cares? Like, nobody even knew it existed until the fucking liberal bitches fucking bring it up. Like, oh, we gotta defend it. I'm like, defend what? It's a fucking dying country. It's literally small as fuck. And they're like, we're gonna be a democracy in the middle of the most dangerous communist country. The biggest country, too. Like, it's like, Russia is huge. It's like 3 Chinas. It's like, you ever look at a globe and to see, like, yeah, you see that giant ass, like that? You see that shit? It's called Russia. Yeah. Let's have a little state right there. Right there. That's Ukraine. Fucking, what idiots. Bunch of fucking idiots. And I'm not even that smart. I just know I'm not going to be, like, decide to chill in Ukraine. Or if I was from Ukraine, I'd be like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, dog. I'm going to America. I'm going to anywhere but here. I'm going to give you before I leave, I got to talk about who I'm going to think win these fights. One fight was canceled. I'm not going to bring it up. It was a belt fight, like a pre-belt fight to get the belt. So let's just talk about it it's for the UFC. Just to say, Alexandria versus Kai. Kai is Japanese. So like how the black guys support the black guy, I'm supporting the Japanese guy. He's got my guy. I support you, Kai. Don't let me down, Kai. I put money on you. So then you got Savaka versus Savaka Rakahamava. Rakamava. I think I said his name right. That's why I don't even put the last names anymore. Versus Eon. I didn't want to say his name. I was like, let's just say it's McDonald. And I'm thinking, really on that name, like that fucking name, he's got my vote. Just because of that name. It's either, if it's not John Jones, it's a Russian. Or a really tough black guy. But mainly it's a Russian. So, that guy's Asian now. I think I know what some of his fights. I don't really care. These names are dumb. These are the dumbass fights. I'm like, this is the worst UFC event ever, man. It's like 311 right now. This is going to be stupid as fuck. Cyril Gane, he sucks. Like, you seen what, got his ass whooped by John Jones. Well, it's John Jones. Cyril Gane, don't beat my ass. I think you're a really cool guy. But I'm talking about, like, you should have beat Francis. You gave Francis a run for his money, but Francis still won. So then you got Alexander Volkov. That's actually be a tough fight. That sounds pretty Russian to me. So black guy versus a Russian. This is going to be a very interesting fight. That's probably going to be the most interesting fight out of all of them now. Yeah, it's probably going to be the most interesting fight. That's my take on it. I'm going to tell you Alexandria. I'm going to tell you Kai. Shavalka. Cyril Gane. I'm voting for you, Cyril Gane. I just talked shit about you, but that was against John. You can't. I'm going to always be on my boy's side. John Jones. He is the GOAT. He's the pound for pound greatest fighter that ever lived. Are you fucking stupid? Now, before I leave, I want to talk about some RFK Jr. shit. About America, we need to get healthy. My friends, we all need to get healthy. My Cupians. That's what I'm going to call you. My Cupians. You know the percentage of fat people in America right now? 75%. Oh, yeah. Good. Oh, Jenny. An upper decky, my friend. Perfect. Perfectionally. Right there. Zen, sponsor me. I have one every episode. I have one when I'm waking up. But America, we need to get healthy. We have so many fat people, it's disgusting. You know how many times I go to Meijer and I see just fat ass motherfuckers just wearing pajamas and walking around? It's no class. No class at all. I'll tell you right now. I think we all need to get healthy and fit. Now, I'm saying this as a country. So if we go to war, I'm not going to be the only one drafted. You know, there's a percentage is 75%. You know how much is in Japan? Less than 5%, man. Holy fuck. You're telling me there's a 5% fat people in Japan, and we got 75% in America. That's crazy. That is baloney. You know why that's true? Anywhere you look, you're going to see a fat person. How about you be the person that's not fat? Yeah. I see motherfuckers wait in lines at McDonald's before it opened. Are you fucking kidding me right now? You're going to wait. You have all that time? Fuck, I have like no time at all. And you're going waiting for I don't even know the names of the breakfast things. I used to get the breakfast burritos. That was a pretty good one. Not gonna lie. But you're not cooking at home. I have patties every day. But you're like, I gotta get me a McChicken. I gotta get me my chicken nuggets. I gotta get me my quarter pounder. Like, what the fuck? I had McDonald's twice this year. Twice. And one was a soda. And the other time was after a competition. You hear that? Competition? Jiu-jitsu competition. 2-2, my friend. I won the first one. Lost the second two. And fourth opponent didn't even show up. So I consider that a win. They didn't show up. So guess what? I won. Even if I lost them all, I won because I showed up. That motherfucker didn't. Just what a dumbass, dude. Fucking dumbass. Wasted $100 for nothing. Takes $100 to get in that competition. But motherfuckers, you need to get in shape. I'm tired of seeing fat people everywhere. Bitch tits. All the time. I'm looking around, I'm like, ew, you fucking disgusting. Like, you're just eating away your fucking sorrows. Like, fucking, why don't you take a fucking hike, eat a salad, eat an apple, and fucking quit crying about your fucking weight. And people are like, oh, they put the triple mirrors together just to see the reflection. And they're like, I know what the problem is. It's my hair color. Like, what the fuck? Do you not care about what you look like? Do you not care? Everyone sees you're fucking fat. Don't pull your shirt down. We see it. We can see it, bro. There was one bitch in my old job. She would just have her gut hang out, like a fucking gut. And literally people would talk about, like at the job site, they were like, because it's a third-party company, they were like, hey, you need to get that employee a shirt, a longer shirt, because that is disgusting. Everyone was complaining about it. It was so gross. They're like, just having their belly hang out like some kind of fucking pig. I'm like, you deserve a blue ribbon to follow a fire. Had to fucking fire, my friend. So, fucking don't be a fat person. Be like be a skinny. No, not a skinny guy, because skinny guys will just like blow in the wind, just disintegrate eventually. So start working out. Eat some good food. Eat protein. Take a walk. Fucking do something. Eat a salad. Like, people are like just getting fatter and fatter. It's just crazy. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of it. I hope that was motivational, because to me that motivated me, and I'm doing shit right now. I just motivated myself. I feel good. I feel really good. Well, that is it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed that cup, and I will see you in the next episode.